Hey guys, so today's topic is plant-based foods. And I'm picking this topic today because I have had to transition to plant-based foods. Okay, so because I've had to change my diet from, just a regular, pretty much a low-fat, low-carb kind of diet, but still not good enough for my stomach. So I changed over to a plant-based diet, pretty much vegan. I don't use any, for myself, I don't use any animal product, dairy product. I went this course because it's come to the point to where when I do eat, first of all, I have a interior gastric stimulator implanted inside me because of my gastroparesis to help empty my stomach. And so what is going on though is that my body is still attacking itself, and I am having to fight back. And there are things that we eat that our body cannot break down, and it just absolutely won't break down. It doesn't matter how much acid sits in your stomach, it cannot and will not break it down. For example, everybody does it and everybody sees it. Corn. You can eat corn. It goes in the exact same way as it comes out. Every time. Quit telling your kids that if they swallow their gum, it's not going to come out for 7 years. Trust me, it'll come out the same day. I have an ostomy, I can tell you. Oh, nuts. Nuts is another good one. Like for me, I love nuts, and I try to eat very, very little. But however you grind them up with your teeth and you swallow it, your stomach doesn't grind it up any more than that. And that's how they're going to come out. So if you're worried about your backside hurting or whatever, think twice before you put something in your mouth about how it's going to come out. Because if you don't, you may be hurting. So anyway, so the plant-based diet was kind of introduced to me on the internet after my doctor's appointment at the motility clinic last Thursday. I was still complaining, and I got my and I asked her about some of my blood test results I got back from my regular doctor, and so she asked me if I'd been given the diet for gastroparesis, and I was like, well, I just figured it was like Crohn's. There is no diet. You just stick to what you know. And she said, no, there is a diet. So I have a diet. So I'm looking through this diet, and the first 3 days, it's like you go in like 9 days, over a period of 9 days. The first 3 days, you drink whatever you want. And if you're diabetic, you need to drink at least 1 pop. But you sip on it through the whole day. Okay, so after that 3 days. Then the next 3 days, you eat fruit and veggies as much as you want throughout the whole day. And you can keep drinking your drinks. But no pop if you're diabetic. Okay. So, after those 3 days, you come up to another 3 days. You're reintroducing meat back into your diet. And you can have your fruits, your vegetables, your drinks all back in and do it for 3 days. See how you feel. So I kind of took it a different way because my stomach doesn't like, my body doesn't like meat. It's attacking me. It's always attacking me. It's a big bully. So anyway, I went on the plant-based diet and vegan. And the reason why I went ahead and went on the vegan diet is because I'm lactose intolerant. So giving up meat, giving up dairy, I can give up anything else that has anything else to do with animals. So why not? So whenever I want some, like in my oatmeal, I loved having something in my oatmeal. Well, I use soy. I use soy milk. And that is made from what? Soybeans. And so, but right now I'm having a hard time finding it because I don't want flavored. And I don't know why we're all of a sudden having a shortage of soy milk. I had no idea. Soy lasts longer than regular milk because it's not a dairy product. But anyways, so when I don't have any, I have that dairy creamer, it's non-dairy. It's a non-dairy creamer, but it's a creamer for like coffee and stuff. You mix it up, and so if I want that in my oatmeal, that's what I use. Or if I need it for like those little noodle bags that you get, feeds like 2 or 3 people, and that's what I use that on. But yeah, I have learned all kinds of different things to avoid dairy products, and my husband has adapted to that very well. And so sometimes though I was able to deal with ice cream, but I really like the Luigi ice, flavored ice, fruit Italian ice, something like that. It's really good. Get it at Sam's. I usually get that when I come home from the hospital. But anyway, so I decided that I would go plant-based vegan. And the reason why I chose that route is because it has become harder and harder for me to it's been harder for my belly and my stomach to digest the meat product. Last night, for instance, I heated up the spaghetti on the stove, and we had leftover noodles, and I stuck them in the strainer and ran hot water over them and all that. And so I'm like, I'll have a little bit of it. I love spaghetti, and just what little bit I had. I had enough lasagna. I had enough noodles in it. That is about 1/4 cup, maybe a little bit less, and just maybe a tablespoon of meat. But before I got up and ready to take the plates in to the kitchen, my stomach had already started having me doubled over. So yeah, my body does not like it. It's not tolerating it, and it's telling me I am not having a part of this. keep it out. So, I learned my lesson last night to never, ever, ever put meat back in my body again. And why is meat so hard to digest? I had no clue. But it is a real pain in the ass. And I'm going to miss my meats. Trust me, I'm going to. Especially at Christmas and Thanksgiving time when I can't have any turkey or ham. Oh well. I just have to live with stuffing and mashed potatoes and all that other good stuff. But yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, you can eat any plant, veggie. I mean, and to be honest, before I met my husband, I was pretty much I was a vegetarian, but on occasion, I would have a steak. On occasion. Very rarely, but I did. And if I ever ate meat, it would be turkey or fish. Usually I had fish. And that was about it. And then, way before that, I was a vegetarian. No meat whatsoever. I bought, and it was just me, so I bought the I bought the veggie burgers, all of that. I loved it. I put some veggie meat into a bowl of soup, and don't you know, nobody ever knew the difference. And I'd buy Lean Cuisine meals. I can do without. And a lot of times, I cook dinner for my husband, and if I have vegetables, I'll eat the vegetables, but I don't eat the meat. It's all him, not me. So, being a vegetarian and being vegan, or having a plant-based diet and being vegan is not hard. I'm not doing it to save any animals. Just let that be known. I'm not doing it to save animals. I'm doing it because it's my body that's rejecting stuff I put in it. There's plenty of animals out there to eat. So, it's not like we're out there killing dogs and cats out there to eat. There's animals out there being raised to eat. So I'm not on that bullshit hype. So anyway, that is why I went plant-based and decided to be a vegan. So, if any of you want to add or question or whatever, there's not only this video up, there are plenty of videos up, because I did go look around and I did do some running around trying to make sure that what I was putting into my body was the same thing other people are putting in their bodies, and that I wanted to make sure I was on the right track, basically. And you can find anything on YouTube. When I don't know how to do something, I YouTube it. I do. I'm a big YouTuber. I'm a Googler. Anyway, yeah. So, that is all, folks. So, like me, share me, subscribe. There are no resources today. It's just me. So, hope you guys have a good day. Bye.